Hi y'all, Captain Chip here. I just wanted to do a short video on the install of this TongSheng 750 watt pedal assist motor. I picked this motor because the Bafangs, which have a real good reputation, they're all cadence assist, and I just don't want a cadence sensor. So this is pedal assist. It'll be a whole lot more like my giant trance. So first I'm going to show you some things I had to do. The bottom bracket on this old bike, now you got to remember it's 39 years old now. It's a Ross, the original mountain bike. And the bottom bracket on this bike came originally with an axle bottom bearing bracket. And the axle was a cup and cone set up for the bearings. And of course that self-destructed many years ago, and I went to a cartridge bearing. Now the cartridge system slipped right in, no problem at all. But the problem I found with the TongSheng motor is the tolerances are a whole lot more tighter, and it wouldn't quite go in. And as I looked inside, apparently when this bicycle was made and they put the frame in a jig to weld it together, the seat post down tube, the front tube, as well as the back stanchions all went into a hole in the bottom bracket here, but it went in too far, and there was about 2 millimeters sticking out inside here. Now of course that did not affect the axle type bottom bracket that they were using at the time, but it will affect this motor install. So I had to go in here and start grinding with my Dremel tool, and I used an aluminum oxide discs on it, and for about, oh gosh, I'll bet it took 2 hours and several of those aluminum oxide bits to get it shaped where the motor would slide in easily. I'll show you some photos of that. Okay, I'm just going to show you parts of this install. I'm not going to make a whole video on it, but there's so many videos on the internet already, you don't really need to see me do it. And then we're going to go for a ride with it and test it out. Here's some of the components I'm installing. Of course, this is the motor, 44 tooth chain ring and a chain guard. All these parts here are used to install the motor. I have various cabling. That's a free wheel I was going to use, but I don't think I will because it's a 14 tooth on the small end, and my other one has a 13, so I want to try the old one first. Here's the cranks. We have a throttle over here that I bought separately because all the YouTube videos I've watched on this motor, no one likes the throttle. Here's a display. Got 2 brake cutoffs and also a shift cutoff. Don't really think you need them on this motor, being a torque sensor, and it has a small delay once you start pedaling anyway, but I'm probably going to put them on just to be safe. There's my Malady pedals I use on this bike, clipless. You can put the motor in the bottom bracket first, or you can do it like this. I'm going to put this chain ring and the chain guard on first, because first thing you got to do when you put the motor on is check clearances, because there's some bottom bracket spacers here somewhere, in case you have to space it out if the chain ring hits the frame. So I got these little screws, they already got Loctite on them. I'm going to screw them in, and then you flip the whole thing over and put this on with these little self-tapping screws. So I'll get that done and get back to you. Here's an interesting note. See these little screws, here's one right here. They look exactly like a Phillips, but they are not. They're called JIS screws. That's stands for Japanese Industry Standard, and they're shaped like a Phillips, but they're just different enough that you will strip those heads out if you try a Phillips screwdriver on them. And if you buy a set of these screwdrivers, they're very expensive. So you can go on Amazon, like I did, and get this whole set of them in all the different sizes for a couple of bucks, and then just use a universal tool. So there's a good note for you. Okay, let's see if we can slide that baby in. I've already greased the bottom bracket where I ground it off. Oh yeah. Let's check the chain line. I have plenty clearance. I'd say that's just about perfect. Huh, didn't expect that, but okay. That looks like it'll line up. Oh, it does have a knurled side on one side. Well, you get the idea. I'll finish this up and get back to you. Okay, let me show you what I've gotten done here. I put the rack together. Battery goes on this rear luggage rack. That's so I can still use my frame bag. And there wasn't very good instructions on this, but I got it together with only a few pieces left over. There's where the battery plugs in. The battery just slides in this frame here, and it has a rear tail light on it too. Haven't figured out how I'm going to use my Garmin Varia with that tail light, but I'll work on that. Got the wires all run here, and you can see underneath here, if I can get a good shot of it, everything's run and tidied up. Got the wires run up the front down tube here, and looks like I'm going to have a lot of wire left over here. But I'm going to put it on an accessory bar on the front because this bar here has a big old flat surface on it here, and there's no place to put all these accessories. So it looks like I'm going to have a lot of extra wire up here, and I can tie to that accessory bar. This is the shift sensor. I'm going to install it right here on the shift cable. And like I said, the throttle is going to go on this side underneath here, so when I'm in the hoods I can reach it like that. Like I say, I'm never going to use the thing anyway, but I want it all functional. So this is all tightened down real good. I don't know if you can see it. There's a rubber spacer in there because of this shift cable for the center shifter that I'm not using anymore. Was hitting the motor, so I had to put a rubber spacer in there before I torqued everything down and got the brake plate on. So I guess the next thing I'm gonna size the chain and put on the cranks, and then I'll have to work on the cockpit. Well, let me show you what I've gotten done. Put on a chain guide. This sprocket they give you does not have a narrow wide or high low feature to it, so I put on that sprocket. Cockpit's pretty much set up here. I've got my screen and controls for the pass, Garmin Garmin Edge bracket. I got my loud horn and front light controls here. I have a really good front light that I'll put here if I need it. I'll keep it in my frame bag. The only thing I haven't done is hooked up the shift sensor. I'm going to try it first without it and see if it's needed. Oh, I still got to trim them off. But here's the throttle, and it clears everything. Brakes don't hit it, won't be in the way when I'm riding. You won't even know it's there. If you're on the hood, you can use your fourth finger to operate the throttle, if you're so inclined. All right, I'm about ready to test this thing out. I just rode my giant e-bike this morning. It's Class 1 pedal assist. Give me an idea of the different feelings. I'm going to drop back to assist 1. Tell you one thing, you do not need the shift sensor or the brake sensors. With pedal assist, if you're not pedaling, the motor shuts off. So that's a good thing. See, my chain guide needs adjusting. Pedal assist 1 is a pretty good amount of assist. It's about like between 2 and 3 on my trance. Let's pop up to 2. And let's try 3. That's like rocket time. This bike is going to need a higher gear. I think. I'm already in high gear. I need to shift 1 or 2 more times. The motor is extremely quiet. Try the throttle here. throttle comes on nice and slow. Oh, Assist 3 is pretty nice. Cruising along at 15 miles an hour, which is about what this bike was built to do, I think. Assist comes on beautifully. Garment area just picked up a car behind me. Must have turned off. It's awful easy to keep up 15 miles an hour in Assist 3. I'll go up here and turn the corner and turn the corner, and we'll try 4 and 5. It's gonna stop. Then I remembered I'm not wearing the clips. Okay, here's Assist 5. Oh boy. Hit 20 miles an hour before I knew it. Let's try the throttle. Throttle hit 25 miles an hour pretty quick. I don't want to go any faster. I'm no speed demon. All in all, I'm pretty happy with Assist level 2. Alright, let's go home and see. Just want to do a short little ride. Battery rattles. I don't like that. Have to put in a rubber wedge or something. Overall, this thing is doing exceptionally well. Oh, maybe I'll take that chain guide off. Doesn't seem to be wide enough. Okay, that's a good first ride.